guys, Leanne from Cake and Eat It 3, and we have purchased and will be taking with us this Nomad 14 Plus solar panel from Goal Zero. Now, just to show you straight out of the box, obviously we've had it out and we've had a bit of a play, but this is what you're going to get for your money, okay? So this is how it's going to pack into your pack. It doesn't come with its own case, but I'm sure you might be able to get one. Opens out, has plenty of places in which you can affix it to your pack or have it set up for the day if you're spending a rest day at your camping area. We did a lot of research. Pretty much this is the guy you want. In particular, or the main area of concern that you would have for the cheaper models is they can actually blow up your phone. So if you're direct connecting it from your camera or your phone directly to some of those cheaper solar powered that are on the market, they actually don't have a regulator or a safety switch in them that actually stops when the sun goes behind the cloud and you see a sudden fluctuation from the charge it's getting. It can actually harm your device that you've got attached to it. So I guess, look, if you've got one of them already, then I would recommend probably charging a battery pack with it, so that if something happens, it only kills your battery pack and not what you're charging from it. The other benefit of that is you charge your battery pack, you then get 3 charges of different items anyway. So it's probably a good safety precaution to go with anyway, and we may actually use that method, even knowing that we're using the best on the market. So it comes with all sorts of accessories nicely contained in the back here. Some carabiners to actually hang it off the actual hook areas to charge it. We've got cables to connect it from the charging of, there we go, to charge direct to the USB. So we will set this up as charging to the battery pack during the day, have it hanging off the back of the pack, Brett's pack, and be able to make sure that at night we can then charge our phones. Now I know that we travel blog, so we have, you know, the cameras and the phones and that we really need to make sure that they're charged each night for the next day's adventures. So this was really important to us that we can do this. Get the battery pack, charge it up, and then charge the phones and devices at our leisure overnight. So now, this little guy, what are the facts here? There are various different sizes that you can get. So this is a Nomad 14. So this is pretty much the largest compact, if you like, one that we thought was suitable for hiking. So that's why we've gone with the 14, which is a 14 watt. So there's plenty of others, a 10, a 5, I think I've seen a 3.5, which I think has been superseded by the 5. I mean, as technology grows and improves, you're probably going to see these climb dramatically, that still keep them compact like this. So really, do your research, understand what you're going to be charging your devices, what sort of a charge you're going to need for your devices. The other massive benefit that we saw with this little guy, because we have a solar blanket that we take road tripping all the time, which is no way you're taking that hiking because it weighs a lot. But we know how fantastic they are, and what better way to harness the sun's energy and use it for sustainable purposes of charging while we're on our hikes. So this little guy can be added in a series of 3 together. So we bought this one now, which I think roughly they retail for about $250. We got ours for about $200 with a birthday voucher from Kathmandu and a discount club members price. And we consider that to be a really good investment because we will actually take this with us overseas road tripping. As you know, we have a camper van in Europe and we normally go back each year and do a bit more road tripping. This little guy is far more compact to be taking in our luggage over there than dragging the solar blanket backwards and forth. Okay, so what can it charge? A phone, a tablet, something I've never heard of. And a Sherpa and a Venture. Now, I'm not sure what they are. Also, any device by USB. But again, I would recommend charging your battery pack and then using your battery pack to then charge the other devices. Okay, so this one, as I said, is 14 watt. You've got a removable kickstand in there, a zippered pouch, 8mm to USB junction box, and the 2 carabiners. This little guy weighs in at 862 grams, so that's your weight, which pretty much all the hikers want to know. And the other thing I was thinking, solar intensity indicator. So basically you can actually determine while you're hiking whether or not it's actually getting the charge that you think it is, and make changes therefore to ensure you are getting the charge you need. Okay, so you can chain it, as I mentioned, to other Goal Zeros. Always stick with the same brand when doing something like that, and that means that this then becomes part of the larger picture because we do so much road tripping and travel. So it's not like a once-off, we're buying it for the Cape to Cape. This forms part of our camping rig and our hiking rig for future adventures. So yeah, available at heaps of retailers. Don't go cheap. This is something that if you put the money in will last you years, and all you need is the sun, and Australia's got plenty of that. Subscribe below. Let us know of any other great solar products that you might know of, and whack it in the comments below so that we can check it out. Thank you.